Hello, this is Don O'Malley with Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. Thanks for tuning in to the last two chapters of Junior G-Men from 1940, starring Billy Hupp, Gabriel Den, Hunts Hall, and Bernard Punsley. We'll also be showing Gas House Kids Go West, starring Alfalfa and Tommy Bond, who's Butch in our gang shows. They team up in 2 of the 3 Gas House Kid movies made. Now, Tommy Bond was also in 2 Superman serials as Jimmy Olsen. Now watch for, in the Gas House Kids Go West, Jay Silverheels shows up. He would later play Tonto in The Lone Ranger from 1949 to 1956 and beyond in commercials and guest star in other movies. One of the gang calls him Tonto in this. Now that was 2 years before Jay Silverheels would take up the role as Tonto. So here we go. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back. Enjoy the show.
After the boys. We'll see what happened to the others.
Chip, Billy! You hurt? No, I'm all right.
Speak for yourself, will you? I'm killed.
What happened to the torches?
I don't know, but we'll find out. But come on, let's go.
Well, they certainly fixed that.
I'll say they did.
How'd you boys make out?
Great.
I won't know till tomorrow.
Even if they were alive when the car hit the water, they'd be drowned before we could get to them.
Nothing we can do. You stay here, Duke. I'll send some of the boys to help you recover the bodies. Come on, fellas. I got to get to the hideout.
Hey, Harry! Harry! Look at Scat! Harry! We certainly busted up this joint, all right, didn't we? Yeah, boy.
Well, we got these men on a lot of records. That ought to give us some information.
No other prisoners?
No, they were prepared for a quick getaway, and they made one.
Did you see Colonel Barton, my father?
Torch gang took all the prisoners with them.
All right. Watson, you and Harris take these men back to town. Dean and Scott, follow the river road south until you meet Duke. Take the bodies out of the wrecked sedan, fingerprint them, and take them to the morgue. Harry. Boys, I want to thank you all for your part in breaking up one of the strongholds with a flaming torch.
We ain't through with those torches yet.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Well, Harry, as Junior G-Man, Billy and his boys seem to be measuring up.
They sure do. When I left him yesterday, he said he was working out a plan to run down all the torch gang.
Did he tell you what the plan was?
No, he just said to come by his place today and he'd have it all mapped out.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Come on, Midge.
Now, look, you see this street here? It's up to us to get there.
What about here?
No, we're not doing that. That's more match from the gas station.
Swell.
Okay, now take them out and let's get up here with you. Where we patrolling? Right over here. See about 150. See what it is, will you? 158th Street over here. Got it? Hey, Harry and Mitch. Oh, Harry. Harry. Yep, we got all our flanks mapped out.
Well, that's great.
Now, here's exactly what we do. We know most of the torches by sight. We split up into teams, cover the town. We keep in touch with Midge by telephone at your office. That's swell. Now, if we spot a torchy, we phone Midge, give him the exact location. He calls the FBI, and they come to the right spot. That's great. All right.
Good.
Chip and Terry, you cover this district here. Taylor and Buck, you get this street over there. Now, Lug, right over there. That's your spot.
And you and I'll double-check all the districts in my car.
So, let's go. Come on. Take your maps with you. Come on.
There's one of them now.
Let's get him.
No, we better phone Midge first. Ah, forget about Midge. There's only one of them. We can handle him. Come on.
We should have called up Midge. Now that crook got away. Ah, that guy didn't fight fair.
Look, he pulled right out of his shoe.
Maybe you can use it. That's too big. Hey, well, we gotta keep looking anyway. Come on. Oh.
Hey, that's Billy and Harry.
Hey, Harry. Any luck?
Yeah?
Make up your minds.
We captured one of the torches and beat him to a pulp.
Good. Where'd you leave him, Midge? Nah, he got away before we could phone. How could he get away if you beat him up?
Well, it was like this. I had a death grip on that crook's foot when he pulled it right out of his shoe.
Gorilla.
What did you do with the shoe?
Harry threw it away.
Well, whereabouts? We've got to find it.
I know where it is.
Come on, jump in.
Yeah, hurry up.
What are you going to do with that old shoe?
We're taking it back to the laboratory. There's no telling what you may find on it.
You ain't kidding.
That's just what it is, Chip. Only we collect the dust and the clean filter paper. It's too bad there's no mark on the shoe to indicate it's purchased. It may bring out something. Well, I guess that's all we need now. Go ahead, Davy, and make the cast so we can go. See those 5 little grains?
Looks like rice to me.
That's what I thought. Here, Murph. Go down to the store and get 5 cents each of every kind of rice they have, and be sure to mark the bags.
No sooner said than done. Can that chat and go on.
The rice seems to be the only thing we can work on, Billy.
Yeah, but there's a lot of places he could have picked up that rice.
Oh, no. To get that rice wedged in his shoe, he must have walked through a pile of it.
Well, maybe you got something there.
That's groceries, fellas.
Oh, good.
Now we'll see what kind of rice.
I hope.
What kind is that?
Number 1.
Well, those are round, aren't they?
Yeah.
Filling it.
Number 4.
That's brown. around, see? Hey, I think this is it.
Yeah, that looks like the kind, all right.
Kind of pretty, huh? The grocery man said this kind comes from China.
Then one of the torches must have walked through a pile of Chinese rice.
Maybe it was a warehouse where they store Chinese imports.
That makes sense. Well, let's find that warehouse.
Terry, give me the classified phone book.
Quick.
Sorry. Warehouse.
Oh, I know where there's millions of warehouses.
Why don't you shut up?
Here they are. They're just 5. They specialize in Chinese imports.
Well, good. Let's find the one we want.
Okay, let's
Come
go.
on.
Bob, you stay here with Dave.
Here, here's the code. Well, that's the last warehouse on the list. Place we're looking for. That guy's one of the torchies.
Sure he is. We better phone the FBI.
No. Let's look inside and make sure this is their hideout.
Catch him 3.
Pretty spooky place, ain't it?
Yeah, gives me the creeps. Just the kind of place the torches would use as a hideout.
Anything can happen here.
Hey, look. This is where that torchy picked up the rice in his shoe.
Yeah, that scientific stuff of yours is pretty good.
Gave us a good lead.
Trap door or something around here.
Yeah, operated with a button or a lever or something.
Well, let's go find it.
Now, wait. We're sure now this is their headquarters. We ought to notify the FBI.
You're right. Look, Chip. You get to the nearest telephone. Call Harry's uncle. Tell him to bring the whole FBI down here. Got me?
Ah, right, that's all.
Go on. Come on, let's start looking for it.
Hiya, babe.
Dirty hit-and-run driver. Well, I'll get a doc for you. What happened? Oh, car bumped him. You help me get him inside. Come on.
I think I found it. Think we ought to go down?
Taking an awful chance, Billy.
So quiet. Maybe they all left. Maybe there's some other way out.
I don't think we should.
Come on, let's risk it.
Martin, you should realize by now that in less than a year's time, the Flaming Torch will be the most powerful organization in the country.
No, that's absurd. The whole basis of your scheme's wrong.
You're mistaken. And if you'll cooperate with
It's
us...
no use, Everett. My allegiance to my country can't be bought.
Look out, Dad. I'm going to go in there and... No! You'll spoil everything.
This may be your last chance, Barton.
I've heard death threats before. What you people want is my formula. And you can only get it from me while I'm alive.
It's coming out. Eat it. Let's bust in the door. I gotta get my dad out of there.
No, we can't. We've got to wait for the FBI.
They should have been here long ago.
Well, it didn't work. He knows the strength of his position.
Nothing must stop us from getting possession of Barton's formula, that explosive. We've proved it to be the most violent, the most deadly weapon yet invented. With it, our success is absolutely certain.
Hey, you.
We'll take him to Brand.
Why don't we do it this one?
Bring him along, too. All right, come on.
You've got nothing on me. Get out of it.
Now we've got a weapon that will bring Barton to terms. This is Barton's son.
Well, splendid. Bring Colonel Barton in here.
Come on.
Barton, you wouldn't believe me when I told you we had your son. There he is.
My son. Hello, Billy.
Hello, Dad.
Lots to talk about, haven't we, son?
You'll have plenty of time for a family reunion, Barton, under more comfortable circumstances. Provided, of course, you're ready now to give us your formula.
My loyalty to my country remains unchanged.
Even if this alleged loyalty endangers the life of your son?
They're just trying to throw a scare into you, Dad. These guys are all yellow.
I'm not so sure, son. Murder is right in their line.
Well, that's where you're mistaken, Barton. We never kill unless it's absolutely necessary. But this case calls for special treatment. We have an old and very unhealthy dungeon in this building. We shall confine your son there without food or water until you are ready to give us your formula.
All right, Bram. You win. I'll give you my formula.
Now, you're being intelligent, Barton. And you won't regret it.
Don't do it, Dad. Don't sell out to these guys to save my life.
You're right, son. We won't sell out.
Barton, you just sealed your son's fate. Take him out of here.
What do we do with him?
Put him in the dungeon with the other one.
Come on.
Go on.
Come on. I can't understand why the G-men haven't come.
Something must have happened to Chip.
Oh, forget. He's been sleeping ever since the doctor gave him that medicine. Oh, that's good. You heard the doc say that if we let him rest, he'd be all right. Yeah, but he ain't resting now. He started twisting around in his sleep, muttering, telephone, telephone. I think we ought to get him out of here. Ah, leave him sleep. Doc knows his business.
The new shipment of rifles has just arrived.
Well, have the men move them down to the arsenal.
Yes, sir.
I think we can make it after we get this one out. There it comes. a cinch. Better off in the place we came out of.
Looks like we're at the bottom of an elevator shaft.
Hope that crate ain't working.
Sure heavy load.
I'll say so. I wonder if this old elevator will stand the strain.
There's no telling. Those old cables might break. We better walk down. The crate will stop automatically when it hits the bottom floor.
Okay.
Heavy load.
I'll say so. I wonder if this old elevator will stand the strain.
There's no telling. Those old cables might break. We better walk down. The crate will stop automatically when it hits the bottom floor.
Okay.
That crate's coming down. We'll be crossing it. Out of the air, then. We haven't time. Hey, what raised the door?
It must be automatic. Boy, we didn't have any time to spare.
I wish the boss would hire some weak minds and strong backs around here.
Yeah. I joined this organization to fight, not work.
What do we do? We gotta jump those mugs.
That's no good. We'd have the whole mob on our necks before we could do anything.
You know, this place gives me the creeps.
Yeah, I keep hearing funny noises, too, but whenever I turn around, I never see anything.
Okay, let's sneak up the stairs.
Hiya, Faye.
You must be feeling better, kid.
Yeah, I feel okay. Hey, you got a phone I can use?
Yeah, if you got a nickel.
Hello, operator. Hey, operator. Give me the FBI. Yeah, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Let's try to hide all the flaming torch. Hurry up, will you? I'm in a hurry. I gotta get hold of them guys.
Hang up, kid. I'm an FBI agent. What's the trouble?
Yeah, no Jim Bradford?
Why, sure I do. He's my boss.
Yeah. Gee, am I lucky?
I got a car outside. Come on, tell me all about it.
Okay. Hey, let me get my slug back. Me and my mother, we found our torch's headquarters.
Great. All right, hopping, kid.
Hey, wait a minute. That guy's one of the torchies.
One of Billy Barton's gang?
Yeah, he was phoning the FBI. Take him to Brand, quick.
All right, hop in.
No, I'm going back to see the girl. She might have a line on the Barton kid.
Right.
The name's on the list, but not the telephone number. Shall we look it up?
Oh, I don't think they would have gone there anyway.
Hi, fellas. Hi.
Any word from Billy yet?
No, and we should have heard from him before this.
Yeah, they were supposed to call. Hey, maybe they got in a jam or something, huh?
That's what I've been thinking. Look, I've got a list of all the likely places. Shall we go look for him?
Nah, you better stay by the phone. Hey, we'll take the list and we'll call you when we find him, okay?
Okay.
Come on, Lug.
Hey, now don't forget to call.
We won't. Hey, what's the idea?
Hey, quiet.
I wish my gang was sitting big up. I swear. I'll get in with you. Hey, where you taking me?
This is where you're going to hang out for a while, tough guy.
Yeah, well, I don't like the looks of it.
You'll get used to it.
That's what you think.
All right, are you going to walk down or be knocked down?
That's a wise guy. If I didn't know you had a couple of guns on you, I wouldn't do neither one.
That's Chip talking. Wait a minute.
This way, you.
Take it easy, you big stiff. I got a weak heart.
Chip's gummed up the works.
The trap door. We gotta get out and get the FBI.
Come on.
There must be a hidden button that'll open it.
Hey, what are you trying to kill me or something? Let me do it. You're choking me.
Oh, shut up, please.
Yeah, okay, go on in.
Take it easy, will you? Don't be so slow.
Shane picked up this kid trying to call the FBI.
Yes, we've had a report already from Shane about it. He says no information was given to federal officers.
Yeah, my pal Billy Barton put the finger in this place hours ago. Right now, Billy's at the FBI office filling everything.
Right now, Billy Barton and the brat with him are our prisoners here in this building.
So what? We got out of your other dump, we get out of this place too.
Go on, lock him up.
In the dungeon with the others?
No, one of the smaller rooms.
Outnumbered.
I don't believe there's any hidden button. Who's got to be Billy? Let's get out of here. If they catch us up here, we're cornered. Come on.
Now, we're putting you on ice for a while, tough guy.
All right, take it easy. Let me out of here, will you?
glad when we get these brats out of circulation.
Yeah, they give us more trouble than the coppers.
We gotta find out where they put Chip.
You don't want me out of here?
Chip. Billy! What happened? Why didn't the FBI?
I was falling and one of the torches grabbed me.
Okay, can the alibis. We gotta get him out of that room.
I have an idea. This door has 10 hinges.
Chip.
Yeah. Have you got that big knife of yours?
Sure, but what good's it gonna do me in here?
Pry the pins out of the door hinges. They're probably rusty, but keep at it. And when you got them out, we'll push the door down in from this side.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This is Harry's car. We're on a trail now. And there's a warehouse. Hey, I bet that's the one. Come on. Look at them labels. That's Chinese junk, all right.
Maybe the torches got Harry and Billy.
Hey, we better phone Midge.
No, not until we're sure. We better give this place the once-over first.
Okay, Billy. He's got it.
Look and see if any torches are coming.
Okay. Nobody there.
Put your shoulder there.
All right.
Gee, guys, thanks.
Oh, forget it.
I kind of messed things up for you guys, didn't I?
Skip the chatter. We gotta find a way out of here.
If we could only get in that radio room.
Yeah, you can change that crooked wavelength like you showed me. Come on.
Yeah, I'd like to change some of their crooked faces.
Why'd you buy torch? Nothing, we're just thinking of buying a dump. Hey, torches! Hey, torches! Oh.
Harry Trent calling FBI. Harry Trent calling FBI. Calling Jim Bradford, FBI. Harry Trent calling Jim Bradford, FBI.
Some more of that Barton kids gang. We'll put them in a cooler with the other brats.
What do you mean, Brad? They must have got Harry and Billy.
I'll keep their trap shut.
Fun. See if there are any more of them outside.
All right. I'll lay you off with you.
Calling Jim Bradford, FBI. Calling Jim Bradford, FBI. Come on in, FBI.
Radio to the yard at once. Tell Captain Galt that Colonel Bartlett and his son will be placed aboard to be taken to the islands today.
Yes, sir. Wait. How about the boy with young Bartenberg? Says he's the head of the junior G-men.
Send him along with the Bartons.
Calling Jim Bradford, FBI.
Get out of sight. Tie him up. Put something in his mouth. Watch that door. All right.
Calling Jim Bradford. Harry Trent calling FBI. Come on in, FBI.
I've decoded the telegram from department headquarters, Mr. Bradford. Good.
Calling Jim Bradford, FBI. Calling Jim Bradford, FBI.
FBI office, come in.
Calling Jim Bradford, FBI. Calling Jim Bradford, FBI.
Get this, Bob.
Harry Trent calling FBI. Harry Trent calling FBI.
All right, Harry, come in.
I got him. The Torch Gang is holding us prisoner in the basement of their headquarters, an Oriental warehouse.
What's the address?
The big warehouse just west of Sutter and Marine Streets.
All right, Harry, we're on our way. Duke and I will take what men are in the building, round up the others, and send them along. Come on, Duke.
The G-men are coming.
Let's get out of here. Yeah, but how? We tried to get to that trapdoor once before, but we couldn't.
Where's Harry and Bill? Yeah, what you doing up?
You'll find out.
This will keep these mugs from getting in our hair anymore. Hey, they ain't it. They escaped. We gotta get the brand quick.
Come on.
Hey, get me easy, Paul. Stop shoving, will you?
Well, we can't stay here, and we may meet them in the quarters if we go out.
Well, we just got to take a chance.
More of Billy Barton's gang, huh?
Yeah, but young Barton and the other boy escaped from the dungeon. That door's locked. Hey, Foster, open up.
Get to that door. They try to break in, bust someone.
Get them in there, all right. And you try to break the door in. I'll go around through Grand's office.
Don't touch that. Come on, lead the way to the basement. Come on, quit stalling.
The guards are ready, sir, and everything is arranged to take Colonel Barton and the two boys to the yacht.
We'll take them out through the tunnel exit. Start with them immediately.
Yes, sir.
The boys have escaped from the dungeon.
Escape from the dungeon? Well, it's impossible.
They're in the radio room right now. Evans, come with me.
Hiya, G-Man. Well, I got him. Here's the big shot.
Fine work, Billy.
Thanks.
Rex, they read about the Junior G-Man flaming torch thing. And Rex, they read all about the FBI stuff. Rex, the FBI questions monster conspiracy.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation commends the Junior G-Men for their splendid work in crushing the conspiracy of the pernicious flaming torch. And compliments the Junior G-Men, splendid group of new recruits headed by Billy Barton, who so ably assisted in running down this pernicious gang. And it's signed by the Home Office of the FBI. Hello? Oh, just a minute. It's for you.
Thanks. Hello? Oh, yes, Dad. Mm-hmm. Sure. Oh, boy, that'd be great. Don't waste any time getting over here. So long, Dad. Guess what, fellas? What? My dad's coming over with Jim Bradford and Duke, and he's bringing over a whole carload of eat.
Oh, no. Not again. Gas house gang again, Sergeant. Assault and battery this time. This is the complainant, Leopold Pulaski. I thought you lads made me a promise.
Oh, we just started a fight. You just started in frame. No, I can't do anything about it.
Quiet! I don't ever remember seeing you here before. What's your name again?
Leopold Pulaski.
You live in this neighborhood?
I moved here a few months ago so I could complete my ballet training at the Spiro Academy of Terpsichore.
Of what? I think that means dancing, Sergeant.
That's right. And their ballet teachers are wonderful.
I'm glad to know that. Okay, what happened?
Well, I was practicing my spring dance when these ruffians, these hooligans, sneaked in and ridiculed me.
Ridicule you? How?
Well, the first thing they did was to hit me with a tomato, right in the middle of my arabesque.
In the middle of your what? I think that's a ballet dance step, Sergeant.
We couldn't help it, Sarge. He was dishing it out something like this.
When I hear music, I've got to dance. There.
You see what I mean, Sarge?
Yeah, I see. But that's no good reason to start a fight.
But this big square crowns Alfalfa with a flower basket. So Chimp took a poke at him.
And gave him that shiner?
Could I help it if he barked a punch with his eye?
And when I got there, Alfalfa was choking him.
Well, that's the way he fights, Sarge. See, we was sparring around for a hole, and he sticks his neck right in between my fingers. Yeah, but
Quiet! Boys, I'm disappointed in you. Assault and battery is a serious offense, but ingratitude is even worse. Do you fellas see that card over there? Didn't you give me your word 3 months ago when you entered the tournament that you'd behave yourselves and keep out of trouble?
Yes, sir, we did.
Well, you've missed the chance of a lifetime. The grandest vacation a bunch of boys ever had.
Miss, what do you mean? Well, we're going to win that Frank Crowley championship tonight, for sure.
Not if I don't let you play, you won't.
Isn't that a bit severe, Sergeant?
Kitty Crowley, bless my soul. And as beautiful as you were 25 years ago.
You haven't changed a bit, you and your blarney Timothy Casey.
Boys, this is Mrs. Crowley, sponsor of the Crowley Basketball Championship and owner of one of the biggest ranches in California.
How do you do, Mrs. Crowley? Hiya. Hiya, boys.
Mrs. Crowley came all the way from California to see the championship match tonight.
Boys, this tournament was my late husband's idea. He never forgot his boyhood in this gas house district, and he always talked about doing something for the boys who live here. Mr. Crowley had the feeling that organized sports sort of kept the boys off the streets and out of trouble.
And it worked, with one exception.
Well, couldn't you overlook this one little slip?
Officer Whalen, I think it'd be a good time for you to get yourself a cup of coffee. Okay, Sergeant. Boys, against my better judgment, and due to the fact that you're playing for the championship tonight, this time I'm letting you off.
Oh, thanks, Sergeant.
But it's practically on my knees I'm pleading with you. Won't you please be the good lads you know how to be and make me and Mrs. Crowley and the gas house district proud of you?
We sure will.
All right, now get out of here before I bust out crying.
Goodbye, Mrs. Crowley. Goodbye, boys. Goodbye. Goodbye, Pulaski.
Goodbye, Sergeant Casey. Mrs. Crowley, do svidania.
For a big hooligan, he's as light as a gazelle.
Well, Tim, see you at the game tonight.
Give me the Alfalfa special.
Third period. 2 minutes rest.
Okay, guys, let's get in there and fight. We'll physiologically overwhelm them.
Surprised, eh?
Hey, what are you mugs trying to pull?
What'd you do, buy him by the yard?
Since when is this guy on a team?
Joined the team months ago. The scorekeeper's got his name, and according to the rules, he can play, see? Ain't that right?
That's right, boys.
Ordinarily, I wouldn't degrade myself by playing in the same game with you roughnecks. But I don't like the score, and I'm going to change it. And besides, I've got a score of my own to settle.
Hand the chatter and get going.
About 45 seconds.
Boy, what a game.
Hey, Tubby. And I'll tell you when. Now, Tubby, now!
to California.
Oh, you boy, I can hardly wait until we start. Hey, Sarge, Orvie just had a terrific idea.
Best he ever had.
It's like this. You know those round-trip train tickets Miss Crowley gave us for the trip to California?
Don't tell me you hocked him.
No, Sergeant Casey, we reformed. Now listen, your ticket together with our tickets worth about $1,000.
Yeah, go on.
Suppose we buy a jalopy for about a couple of $100 and then drive to California and put the dough that's left in the club treasury. Then when Christmas comes around, we buy Christmas baskets for the poor, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Boys, I'm proud of you. 'Tis a sunny day for Sergeant Casey when he sees the gas house kids acting like gentlemen.
How do you like that? I'm a gentleman.
Well, don't let it go to your head.
How's about it, Sarge? Sure, you wouldn't mind driving all the way to California with us, would you?
Well, since I'm responsible for the lot of you, I'll go any way you go, even if it's in a jalopy.
Well, what do you know? Just like kissing the Blarney Stone.
Go on, get out of here. Get out.
Okay, fellas, we gotta down the house. How many cylinders has it got?
4.
Yeah, but are they all in there?
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Ain't a very late model, is it, huh? Certainly, boy, certainly. 1926. Why, it seems like only yesterday.
Yeah, and I suppose the Civil War was day before yesterday.
Ah, clever lad. No, sir, you can't go wrong with this little old sweetheart, gentlemen. There's plenty of good miles left in her sturdy old bones.
Hey, do you think it's got 3,000 miles left?
3,000?
Sure. We're going to the land of oranges, lemons, moving pictures,
And Alcatraz. Hey, how much gas and oil do you think it'll take to get to California?
You mean you're going to California?
Yeah, we're going to mix with the cream of society. Creamy eye. We're going to live with a bunch of cows.
Look, Bud, we'll give you $200 for this crate, not a nickel more.
Now, just a minute, fellas. I've got an idea.
Yeah, I bet it costs us more dough.
On the contrary, I think I can get you out to California for nothing.
For nothing? What's the
plan? There's no gag, there's no gimmick. Look, I've got a customer out in California waiting for me to deliver a 1942 convertible. You drive it out, you save money, I save the freight charges. Now, what do you say?
Mister, you got a deal.
When are you planning on leaving?
Tomorrow morning.
Good, I'll have the car ready for you in the morning.
What's the name and address of the guy we bring the car to?
Steve Gilkey. He runs a used car lot out on the coast, and look, I'll give you the information in the morning.
Okie doke. Come on, fellas, let's go slip the good news to Casey. Yeah.
Now, there's no backing out.
Absolutely not.
Well, that's a deal. A bargain, huh? Well, nobody better sneeze around here.
Hey, Mac.
Yeah?
Come here. You know that 42 convertible out in the garage?
You mean the blue job?
That's it, the one that Mickey brought in. It's too hot to handle. I'm getting rid of it.
That's a good idea, boss.
Yeah, I got some suckers to drive it out to Steve in California. They're leaving tomorrow morning.
Good, I'll get it ready right away.
Mac.
Yeah?
When you get time, glue this back together.
Again? Oh, give me a home where the cowsies all roam and there ain't any pool parlors near. And never is Hoyd, the guy gives you the Boyd, 'cause his gun is just shot off your ear.
After listening to you yodel, I wish someone would shoot off my ears.
Ah, what do you know about good singing?
Oh, look, Jack. Number 7N6452. Ain't that on our list?
7N6452, blue convertible.
That's a hot one. They didn't even change the license plate.
Sarge, are you speeding?
I don't know, maybe I am. Why?
Well, there's a couple Shamases behind us.
This I gotta see.
What?
One cop giving another cop a ticket.
Now, don't you kids worry. If they as much as open their mouths,
Say, where do you think you're going? Well, I'll be doggone. Tim Casey.
Sergeant Casey to you, O'Hara, and I don't think. I know where I'm going.
But, Sarge, do you know that
Of course I know, you flat-footed pedal pusher. Do you think I'm asleep?
Then why are you driving this?
In the line of duty, O'Hara. I'm just taking care of my business.
Oh, then you mean you got everything under control, huh?
Certainly, certainly. You can just forget the whole thing.
Okay, Sarge, if you say so.
In that case, I'll be shoving off. Nice try, fellas.
Casey sure nabbed those crooks in a hurry. Yeah, and him driving that stolen car in just as nonchalantly as if he was on a vacation or something.
I guess I talked him out of that one all right. You didn't see those guys slipping Casey a ticket, did you?
Gotta hand it to you, Sarge. You certainly got tech in the queue.
Thousand Oaks, California. That's a nice little town. All right, boys, get the bags out of the car. Be sure to get all of them.
Something I can do for you, gentlemen?
Oh, yeah, we're looking for Steve Gilpin.
Well, you don't have to look any further, partner. I'm your man.
Well, if you're our man, this is your car. We brought it out from Honest Oscar in New York.
Oh, good, good. Oscar sent me all the papers.
Are you sure you're Gilpin?
Oh, sure. I've known me all my life.
Wait, yeah, but how do we know?
Well, my father's name is Gilkey.
Look, have you got anything to identify yourself?
A laundry mark. I hope it's right back here. And I have a mole. And,
Do you have anything with your name on it?
Oh, yes,
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, we just wanted to make sure.
Gonna stay in town long?
We're spending a few weeks on a ranch near here.
Oh, that's fine. Have a good time, and thanks for bringing the car out.
You bet.
Hey, where can we get a taxi?
There's one down on the next block at the depot. If you want a taxi.
Oh, if we wanted. All right, boys, come on, get the bags.
Well, boys, this is it.
Well, Timothy. The Frank Crowley basketball champ.
Hi, Miss Crowley. What a trip. I got calluses on my callus.
Welcome to the V-Bar X Ranch. I want you all to meet my daughter, Nan.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, monsieur. This is indeed a pleasure. I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. How'd you do? Mighty glad to meet up with you, man.
Come on, boys, break it up, break it up. Nan, there's only one woman in this world prettier than you. And that's your mother.
Oh, good heavens, Nan. Don't listen to him. He'll turn all our heads. Nan's fiancé.
Well, I see they got here all right, Mrs. Crowley.
That's right. I want you all to meet our foreman, Jim Kingsley.
Hi, fellas.
I don't know what we'd do without him.
Thank you, Mrs. Crowley.
Casey's the name.
Mr. Casey?
Nan, please show the boys to the bunkhouse. Timothy, there's a room in the main house for you.
Fine.
Follow me, champs.
Baby, I'd follow you even if you didn't ask me. You gotta excuse him, Nan. He didn't go to reform school long enough to get reformed. Hey, look at that horse. He's got puff.
Take care of the luggage for the boys, will you please?
Certainly.
Come along, Timothy.
Well, this is it, boys.
Hey, this is all right, you know.
I use this for life.
Hey, look at the beds, one on top of the other.
The rug's on the table, too.
Hey, fellas, look, a reindeer.
Make yourselves at home.
You mean break the windows?
Shut up. Brother, this is some junk.
Well, fellas, I suppose the first thing you want to do is wash up.
Wash? And I thought this was going to be a vacation. Hey, fellas, get a load of this. Looks just like Casey's sister. Boy, he sure must have been running fast to go right through the wall. Yeah. Hey, how's about busting a few pintos? Look at him, Buffalo Bill. You got some nice, quiet horses that ain't mad at nobody?
Oh, we sure have.
That's for me, horses. Giddy up, horsey. Whoa!
Good. Now, look, you'll find some outfits in the closet. Now, you all get ready, and I'll have Mr. Kingsley saddle some horses for you.
All right. Very much. Hey, fellas, does any of you guys know how to shift gears on a horse?
Sure. You turn left on the holster and pull back on the lariat.
Hey, that's all right. Hey, let's get a load of these clothes, huh, fellas?
Yeah. Hey, you know you're okay.
Turn left on the holster, up with the lariat. Sounds screwy to me.
Well, these are city kids. I don't think they've ever been on a horse before in their life. Well, you know these horses are all right, boss. Hey, boss, look. Hiya, Jim. If that fool's brought another hot car here, I'll break his neck. We get a beaut this time, a beaut. You sap, I told you we were through with hot cars. Can't you get that through your thick skull? Oh, but Jim, I couldn't refuse it. Oscar sent it out from New York, and it's such a nice, clean job. Runs like a watch, like a watch it runs. So what? We're sitting in the juiciest spot we've ever been in, and you have to chisel around with penny-ante deals. Look around, you brilliant. Look around. $1 million ranch. We're going to get it lock, stock, and barrel, and you have to monkey around with these things. But one more hot car ain't going to stop you from marrying Mrs. Crowley's daughter? No. Suppose they find out. But that's just it. That's the reason why I bought it here. This is an extra hot car, and the sheriff is liable to pick it up. You never think of looking for it out here. Not a chance. You get it off the ranch. Okay. But if the sheriff picks this car up, he'll trace the racket right back to you. Safer here, Jim. Honestly, safer. Okay. Get it in the barn and cover it up good. But if this ever happens again, I'll swear it won't. I swear. I'll give you my word of honor. My word is my bond. I never break my promises. All right. Get it in there, quick. My mother used to say, I'm just like my father. My father never broke his word. Go on, will you? He gives his word about something, and he never, in all his life, he never broke his promise with me and my father. Come on, get that thing covered and get out of here, will you? All safe and bedded down, boss. All safe. Okay, now get rid of it as fast as you can. There's a guy in Burton will buy it. Good. Only he ain't got no money. I think I can sell it to a guy in Sweetwater. I don't care who you sell it to. Get it out of here. Okay. Can I call him from here on the phone? Yes, use the one in my office. But don't talk too loud. No, not loud. Soft.
Hey, guys, what do you do with these purdy things?
They go here. Boy, are you ignorant.
Oh, they go in the front like that. Well, what do you do with them?
Well, in case your horse gets tough, you can kick him in the kisser.
Well, what do you know? You ain't as dumb as you look.
Oh, yes, I am.
Boy, oh boy, these boots have sure got high heels. Maybe we're supposed to wear girdles, too.
What's the matter, you bats? You got them on the wrong feet.
Oh, I know. That's because I never let me left foot know what me right foot's doing next, and vice versa.
Well, sit down. We'll put them on right. Yeah. Now, put them on.
Well, you guys ready?
Well, I'm ready. I don't know about the rest of you characters.
Well, okay. Leave us go to the boots and saddles.
Away! Hey, Nick, look what's coming.
Hey, look, I'm a blow bubbles.
And I thought I'd seen everything.
God, it made these pants should drop dead.
You look like a bed what ain't been made up yet.
How? Hey, wait a minute.
What's the matter?
You don't mount a horse on the right side. You mount it on the left side.
Both sides are the same, ain't they?
Yeah, but this horse is left-handed.
Oh, thanks, Chief. Hey, Tonto, hold these a minute, will you?
Sure.
Can you cut this thing off?
You're going to be glad that's there.
Yeah, well, give me the steers. Say, mister, I'm a little nervous. You got a horse that's been up all night?
This one's okay, Shorty.
Shorty. Give me your boots, will you?
Not so rough. Not so rough. Take it easy. He's telling me. Hey, can you move this thing under me so I can drive in the front seat?
Move up.
Oh. That's more better.
I'll help you up, youngster.
Youngster, step aside, Pop, and I'll do this as good as Eddie Dean or even better.
Look at that bunch of tenderfeet.
It'll be different when they come back. I hope that back gate is closed or they'll end up in Arizona.
Timothy, those boys, look how they're riding.
Oh, don't worry, darling. They won't hurt your horses.
Take it easy. Let me off. I'll tell everybody you eat black market hay. Horsey, oh, pound, pound. Take it easy. Whoa! That's so fast! That's so fast! Horsey, whoa, please, please! Stop! Stop! You're so smart. Then you'll be where you belong. If I live to get off from here, you won't. Neither can I. Holy cats. I'm heading for the barn. That's okay with me. I'm getting off at the first stop. Well, I guess we showed them horses a thing or two. I was going to be a jockey, but I just changed my mind. Has anybody seen Alfie? Last time I seen him, he was heading for Brooklyn.
Well, boys, when are you going to start riding? Why don't you book passage on a burning ship? Okay, put those horses back in the corral.
Howdy, partner.
Hiya, fellas.
Why, Mr. Guilty.
What are you doing here? Well, now, look, fellas,
anything about the car, don't blame us.
Oh, it was in perfect condition when we brought it to you. I was... Oh, the car. It's over... The car is fine. Well, I got to see a fellow about a car, a horse. Goodbye. Glad to meet you. Hasta la vista, la vista. Auf Wiedersehen. That guy talks like a broken record.
Yeah, in 4 languages. Come on, let's get some liniment.
Yeah. Hey, boss. Hey, boss, those kids. What about them? They're the same kids that brought that car out from New York. From New York, they did. What? Yes, they did. Why didn't you tell me about that before? I didn't know they were coming here, boss. My Ouija board is broke. Oh, fine. They stumbled across that car, now we're cooked. There's nothing to worry about. I think I got a customer for the car. I'll go and clean it up and take it out right away. Right this minute. Pronto. Muy pronto. Quick. You better wait till tonight. Tonight? Yeah, I don't want anybody to see that car around here. Yeah, but what if those kids are roaming around tonight? Yeah, they might be at that. I tell you what we'll do. We'll give a barbecue for our new guests. That'll keep everybody away from the barn. It'll give you a chance to come in here and get that thing off the ranch. Great idea. Genius. Smart as a... I better go make arrangements. Hey, boss. And remember, no more stolen cars here. Oh, no. Boss, you know, if you wasn't such a dirty crook, it'd be a pleasure to work for you. What?
Oh, boss, I was only kidding. Curb your temper. Curb your temper. Don't... And there I was, in the barn with them all the time. Only they didn't know I was there, 'cause I was smart enough to disguise myself.
Disguise yourself?
Yeah.
As what?
As a pile of hay.
Are you sure that's the car we drove out here, Alfie?
Looked just like it, same color and everything.
Well, let's go out and check it.
No, we'd better not do that yet, boys.
I'm telling you, Sarge, we're surrounded by crooks.
Now listen, lads. We can't go accusing anybody until we've got some evidence. We've got to check that car without anybody knowing. And yet, if all of us go to that doggone barbecue tonight...
Wait a minute, Sarge. Maybe if one of us gets sick and not go, well...
Got sick and... Sure, now, why not? Orvie, my lad, someday you'll be a fine policeman.
That's a fine thing to wish on anybody.
Now, let's see, which one of you lads should it be?
Oh, no, I'm going to go to the barbecue.
Wait a minute. Since it's Orvie's idea, I think we should let him do it.
Oh, no, wait a minute, guys. I mean, just because
Orvie, you'll be a hero.
I'd rather eat barbecued spare ribs.
Ah, they're liable to make you sick anyhow, so you might just as well save yourself the trouble and get sick now. Come on, into bed with you, and I'll explain your absence to Mrs. Crowley.
You take this, Orvie, and you'll feel better in the morning.
No, not that, Mrs. Crowley.
Come on. There. Now, see how easy it was?
Yeah, for you. I feel worse already.
I told Mr. Kingsley that you weren't feeling well, so he's placed one of the ranch hands out on the porch to watch out for you.
The ranch hand on the porch?
Yes, you just call if you want anything.
Gee, Mrs. Crowley, that'll spoil everything.
What?
I mean, I don't need anybody on the porch.
Now, you do as I say if you want to get better. Good night, Orvie.
Night. Me and my ideas.
And it was right on this very spot that Chief Thunderface staged his last bloody massacre. One night, the Indians attacked. Millions! There must have been at least 100 of them. They come swooping out of all these hills, yelling signals to one another, imitating the howling of coyotes. What's coyotes? They're wild animals. They sound like this. And did they look like you, too? Yeah, sure. No, they didn't. Now, leave me alone.
Yeah, shut up and give the man a chance.
Thanks. Where was I?
You were...
Oh, gee, thanks. So there they were, all them Indians, coming out of all the nooks and crannies in the hills, swinging their Tommy Hawks, and they were sneaking up on them one at a time, and pretty soon they come in closer and closer and closer. And they take their Tommy Hawk and they grab the people by the hair, and they go swoosh, and their scalps come off.
Bald as a peeled grape.
Woo! All right.
Hey, mister, you're looking the wrong way.
Where do you think you're going?
There's a guy sleeping back there, and I don't want to wake... Oh, brother, I thought you were... I mean, you ain't supposed to be...
Barney, you're sick, and you ought to be in bed.
Yeah, sure. I must have been walking in my sleep.
Well, don't worry. If you do it again, I'll be out here to walk in your sleep with you.
That's nice. I won't get lonely that way. Night. Well, that's the end of the Indian massacre stories. Now, I want to tell you about the 14 men that was killed in the gold rush.
Steve, I don't think the boys want to hear any more of those stories.
Oh, I just want to tell this one. These 14... Oh, I forgot. I guess maybe I won't have time to tell it. I have to go to town. I got some business to tend to.
Hey, wait, Mr. Gilkey. You ain't heard Alfie's song yet.
Yeah, Mr. Gilkey. Well, he's been rehearsing this song for weeks.
Well, no,
Wonderful, Mr.
Come on,
Crowley.
Alfie. Do your song for the people.
You mean the Western song?
Yeah, and sing it like the Westerners do. Now, you just sit right down here, Mr. Gilkey. You'll be surprised.
All right, dig me, Corky.
Okay, Alfie.
West of the Pecos, I wanted to go. Got a feeling to be where the prairie moon swings low, where the skies are seldom cloudy, and you're welcome with the howdy. West of the Pecos, I'd like to roam. West of the Pecos, it ain't like New York, where the subway goes places and you don't have to walk. If you want, you take buses, and the Bronx ain't a bunch of wild horses. West of the Pecos, not for me. So I brought her back a lampshade, and she wears it right on her head. West of the Pecos, how have you been? West of the Pecos, I'm going to go. Friend, I'm telling you why I got the West right in my eye. And I can't see where I'm heading, but I wouldn't want to be found dead in the place they call Pecos, away out west. Indians, run for your lives!
For crying out loud, keep singing.
Keep singing when one of them Indians is going to give me a haircut?
If you don't keep singing, I'll give you a throat cut.
Don't worry, Alfie. There aren't any Indians here anymore. That was a real coyote.
Sure, it's a real one, huh? Well, that's okay, but it'd be a terrible time for you to make a mistake. Help! Help! I'm dying!
What's the matter, kid? Where does it hurt? You ain't dead already, are you? How's about a glass of water, too? Why, that little... When I get my hands on that little...
The Pecos is out in the Wayas. Once it tried to go east, but on the west was the best. So the Pecos stayed where they are, and they never roamed too far. West of the Pecos, how have you been?
Ain't that awful?
West of the Pecos, I love it so. Where everyone's your friend and you haven't got a foe. All day long the sun shines bright. Prairie moon hangs they hang out all night. West of the Pecos, that's home sweet home.
How long is this going to keep up? I got to get out of here. Out of here I got to. Yeah, Steve, you go ahead.
Well, don't you want to hear the end of the song?
I heard it 6 times already, and I'm sick of it.
Just hear it once more, you'll get used to it.
I'm used to cucumbers, and they make me sick, too.
You know, that guy don't appreciate the finer things in life. Hey, maybe he's right.
up there?
Nope, not a soul.
Thought I heard somebody up there. Are you sure there's nobody up there? Oh, the boss has been hitting me too hard lately. I'm beginning to hear things. What? Ooh.
After 25 years, I still feel the same way about you.
Sure, it's the moonlight, Timothy. I wonder where Nan and Jim can be.
Probably looking at the same moon.
Did anybody ever tell you that you had beautiful eyes?
Uh-huh.
Did they tell you that you had beautiful lips?
Uh-huh.
What about your nose?
I got a cold to my nose.
Kitty, if I was to ask you a very personal question.
You know, I'm worried about them. They've been gone more than half an hour.
Will you stop your worrying and listen to the beat of me heart?
Hmm?
Me heart.
High blood pressure.
Kitty Crowley, it's nothing of the kind. It's love, that's what it is, love.
Love? Well, congratulations, Timothy. I wonder where those children can be.
May I never kiss the Blarney Stone if you ain't the most exact. It's you, Kitty. You. I'm asking you to marry me.
Marry you? Well, of course, Timothy. Oh, there they are. Good.
Folks, I've got some terrific news. Nan and I have set the date for our wedding.
No.
We're going to be married Saturday.
Oh, Nan, how wonderful. Darling, isn't it wonderful, Timothy?
Huh? Oh, yes. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You know, I've always wanted a son, Jim.
Thank you, Mrs. Crowley.
Kids.
What's the matter with you, Hiawatha?
When I find that...
When you find him...
Well, where is he? Where'd he go? I don't know. He knocked me cold with a water pitcher and disappeared. I think he's loco.
I think you're loco.
Why, he ain't disappeared at all.
I can't believe it. He wasn't there a minute ago.
I would suggest that you quit your drinking.
I don't
That
drink.
boy needs all the rest he can get. Come on.
Gee, fellas, baby Orvie's really sick.
Gee, Orvie, does something hurt you? Are you kidding?
So you did conk him.
A bullseye right on a squash. Did you get the motor number of the car? Yeah, I got it right here.
That was the stolen car, all right, Alfie. The motor number checks.
Then why don't you pinch Kingsley and Steve Gilkey and the rest and get it over with?
Oh, not so fast, Chimp. Not so fast. In the first place, I'm a New York cop with no jurisdiction here. In the second place, nobody can arrest anybody until somebody is caught red-handed with the evidence.
You mean we can't hang this on Gilkey?
Maybe and maybe not. Kingsley's the main egg, though. He's the man we want.
I know, Sarge, but there isn't much more time. Kingsley's going to marry Nan tonight.
He won't if I can help it. Now, listen, lads. Me and the sheriff have cooked up a little plan. But it won't be any good unless you boys do your jobs right.
Well, you can't count on us. That's what you want us to
All
do.
right. Now, before the wedding ceremony tonight, there's a big reception. Now, Orvie and Chimp, this afternoon, you boys are going into town.
My old man knew I was stealing the car. He knocked me brains out.
In my family, my mother knocked my father's brains out for having a son that steals cars.
Look. the motor running.
That's for us. Come on.
Well, look who's here. How come you kids ain't at the party?
We had a little business to attend to. Hey, is there any cops around here?
Cops? What have you kids been up to? Stealing apples?
What do you mean, apples?
Don't tell me you kids have been pulling the job.
Yeah, we pulled a job. What about it?
Oh, lay off of him, Scat. He's one of the boys. Now, look, Guilty, we like you, see? We like the stories you tell about the Indians, so we're going to give you a break.
Oh, I don't know what you kids are talking about. I don't have any dealings with crooks.
Look, don't give us the wide eyes, bright boy. We know your racket, see?
My racket? I don't have any racket. I'm a used car dealer, an honest one. I don't do anything outside the law.
Nothing outside the law, except maybe a few stolen cars.
Oh, no, fellas. You got me wrong.
I'll tell it to Sweeney. We know that blue job that we drove out here was hot.
You do?
Well, we got away with it.
Yeah. Now all we can do is wait and hope the other kids get away with their jobs.
And we're going to give you a chance to make yourself some real dough.
Well, that's nice, but
how would you like to pick up a 47 car, brand new, for $500?
A 47?
Yeah, we just copped it.
You what?
Copped it. Don't you understand English? Copped it.
Well, what do you know? I wouldn't have believed it in a million years. And you kids basketball champs.
We don't want any lectures. All we want is the $500.
Okay. Where's the car?
You bring your checkbook along with you and we'll show you.
All right. But if this is a trick...
It ain't. And that check of yours better not be a trick neither.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where's the car?
Let's go, fellas.
Sure, I'm practically there. Well, looks all right for my dough. You kids sure surprised me.
Well, business is business. We make a quick 500 and you make a couple of grand peddling this crate to somebody else.
If we was on our own home grounds, you wouldn't get the car so cheap.
Yeah, maybe we better raise it to $750.
Oh, no. You can't back out now. I got the check already. Here it is. Well, that clinches the deal. The deal is clinched. When a man gives his word...
Right. But you better watch what you do with this job. It's plenty hot in town.
Don't worry. I'll hide it out till it cools off. Well, you kids drive my jalopy and I'll drive the new car.
Yeah, we got to get to the wedding party before it's too late.
Yeah, let's hurry so we can get cleaned up.
Yeah.
To bring you a flash news announcement. Sheriff Blake believes that a new crime ring is operating in his territory. About an hour ago, in a cleverly handled robbery, a new 1947 car was stolen from town. Incidentally, the car belonged to Sheriff Blake.
Sheriff Blake?
Yes, that's right, Sheriff Blake. Goodbye, folks.
Sheriff Blake. Them dirty little crooks.
First, couple down the center and forward and back. Second, couple down the center and forward and back. Third, couple down the center and face and face it back. Tony, you left to your left hand and partner right and right, left hand.
Wouldn't you like to do the square dance?
I'm not hip to that jive.
Bourbon in the cabins in the promenade. You know when.
Come on, girls, we'll show them. Come on and dance.
Come on. Hey, we gotta break up this crawl and get Casey out of here so we can tell him what happened.
I'll fix that. Come on, babe. I'll show you how we do it on 10th Avenue.
Folks out here aren't used to that kind of dancing.
That's jitterboogie.
No kidding.
You boys always go into these silly and unromantic dances. That's why I like older men.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yes.
Come here, Toots. There you are, mister. She likes them old.
Thanks, young fella. Thanks. Getting mighty warm in here.
Meet me in the bunkhouse, Sergeant Casey. Meet me in the bunkhouse right away.
So Gilkey fell for it, eh?
Sure.
Good. I thought he'd be stupid enough for that. Yeah, you boys have done a swell job.
Thanks, Sergeant Casey.
It was nothing.
But we ain't through yet.
Well, what's the next move, Sarge?
Follow me. Come on.
Well, what are we going to do?
Why don't we pinch him and get it over with?
Yeah.
I wish that minister'd hurry up and get here.
Yeah, the sooner the boss marries the old lady's daughter, the better I'll like it.
Well, by tomorrow we'll be riding the gravy train. This branch pays off big.
Hey, look. It's Steve.
Looks like he's bringing another hot car to the barn.
I better tell Jim about this. Hey, boy.
Not now, Nick.
It's important. I got to talk to you.
Is something wrong?
Wrong? Oh, no, everything's fine. I just got to talk to Jim, that's all.
Well, okay. I'm sorry, Nan. I'll be right back.
All right.
Well, what is it? What's the matter?
Steve just drove another car into the barn.
He what?
Yeah, we just saw him go in.
Well, that fathead. I'll fix him once and for all. Come on. Gee, boss, you scared me. That's getting to be a nasty habit with you. Thought I told you not to bring any more hot cars here. I couldn't help it, boss. Gee, I didn't know it, but it's the sheriff's car. The sheriff's car. Why, you fat-headed moron. I told you before we were through with that racket. Well, now you're through for good. Oh, no, boss, you can't do this to me. I've been too loyal. I can't pass up a bargain. I guess I'm just like my wife. Go on, take him out. Get rid of him. Oh, help!
You can yell all you want. There's nobody around.
Oh, yes, there is. Come on, gang. Come on, Henry. and keep your hands to your sides.
Yeah, you got here just in time, Sheriff.
All right. Everybody, get your hands up. I'll shoot the first man who moves. I'm taking that car and I'm getting out of here. Get out of my way.
But, boss, how about us?
It's no use, Kingsley. We got plenty of evidence against you now.
Yeah, maybe I have. And it's all that New York cop's fault. I ought to shoot you just for sticking your nose in my business.
Wait a minute, Kingsley. This won't do you any good.
It'll be a lot of good. And it'll teach you a lesson to stay where you belong.
But if he's dead, what good will the lesson be?
Maybe you'd like it, too. Okay, cop. This is it.
Take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
And do you take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Then I pronounce you man and wife.
What's the matter with you?
I always cry at weddings, and this is the first one I ever seen. Ain't it beautiful?
Oh, but Orvie, you ought to be happy.
I am.
I want to thank all of you for saving me from a terrible mistake. Tell me just what happened.
Well, we had to get a confession out of Kingsley, and the only way we could do it was to put another stolen car in the barn.
Yeah. We knew Kingsley'd blow his top at Steve when he found out. Yeah. So we brought the sheriff along just to make it official.
Oh, how clever. I could kiss all of you.
You could.
Get out of here, Alfie. You've been eating onions.
Elfie! What's the matter, Elfie?
Well, he wasn't going to get a kiss anyways. That's what he thinks.
Boys, we don't want to make any mistakes the first day on the job.
Yeah, we need the money.
Yeah. Well, then get busy. Curly Joe? What? I want you to take care of the baby orangutan-a-ting. Yeah. He has to be spoon-fed.
Oh, I'm happy because I love babies, especially baby orangutan-ting-ting.
Go ahead. And you, Frizzletop, we got a sick water buffalo on our hands, and I want you to take care of him and feed him.
And never no mercy. Neither snow, nor rain, nor sleet.
Go ahead. No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Huh. I sent you to take care of the baby orangutan-a-ting.
You did, and you said spoon feed him. How's that, huh?
Fine.
What are you doing?
What's the matter with you? Hey.
What's the matter?
What's all that?
Roast beef, mashed potatoes, string beans, ice...
Hey, that's for a sick water buffalo?
No, that's for me. I'm hungry.
Oh, that's for you.
Yeah.
Strawberry ice cream.
Oh, I just love strawberry ice cream.
Oh, well, have some.
Yeah.
There, now, go feed the chimpanzees. You'll have no trouble with him. He only eats bananas.
Oh, I love bananas.
Where's a banana? I'll have it in the head here in a minute. Oh, you see, you're wondering how I can get along with these guys. It's a good thing I know all about animals. In fact, I know all about everything. Now bend your eyeballs around this next cartoon. Oh. Now remember, you jugheads, bungling brothers are depending upon us. We've promised to deliver them an authentic wild man, so keep your eyes open.
How come you're not using your head to help carry this thing?
I am using my head. I'm thinking.
That's right. He's a big thinker.
Don't get smart.
Hey, look, a native.
Scooba-dooby-doo, doodle him off. He must be a witch doctor.
Which doctor's that?
Never mind.
Scuba dooby, scuba da, scuba dooby doo da.
Hey, we're looking for a wild man. Seen any?
Scooby dooby doo?
He doesn't understand us.
Wait a minute. I'll talk to him in his native tongue. Scuba doo?
Why didn't you say so in the first place, Daddy? Sure, I've seen one of them wild men cats.
What's he look like?
What'd the big thinker say?
Scuba dooba scoobity da.
He wears dark glasses, plays a magnificent bongo, wears a cute beret, and when he's in trouble, he does a funny bit.
Like what?
I don't dig. What'd he say?
Scuba dooba?
Oh, well, he yells like this.
Whoops. All right, here he comes. Did you put the glue on the vine?
From top to bottom, we can't miss.
Then grab a hold, you muscleheads, and when I give the signal, pull him down.
Uh-oh, here he comes.
Hang on!
What do you mean, hang on? We can't let go.
We're stuck.
Well, then shut up and enjoy the ride. You know, this is what I call an embarrassing situation. Well, so long. Now, my little flying squirrel, get out of this.
We got him.
How about it? Is he caught?
Crated and ready for delivery.
We'd better make sure. We should have thought of this in the first place.
We can't fail.
Uh-oh, here he comes again.
Get set, you jugheads. I'll start the phonograph. This ought to do it.
It's Bix. Man, dig that riff. A super duper bubbly boo.
It's working. We caught ourselves a wild man.
That old saying makes sense.
What's that?
Music has charms to soothe a savage beatnik.
If my hands weren't busy, I'd clobber you for that remark.
Scuba, scuba, dow, boodly bop, bop, de bow, scuba de doo, de doo, de da, bop, de oo, de doo, bow.
What would you do with a couple of idiots like that? Tell me. Okay, I'll do it, but...
Hey, Mo! Hey, Mo!
Why, you...
Come here.
How did this happen?
Well, we come in to feed the chimp, and the first thing you know, we were in, and he was out.
Wait a minute.
Huh? What?
Now tell me, how stupid can you get? Answer me that. How stupid can you get? That's stupid. Hey, hey, hey! Well, I'm a monkey's uncle.
Hi, Uncle. Have a banana.
Back already. This is Don O'Malley with Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. Hope you enjoyed the Junior G-Men from 1940, as well as the Gas House Kids Go West. Now, Tommy Bond I met years ago at a convention here in Cleveland, and I asked him why he wasn't in the later Our Gang films. He said, take a good look at his height. He was probably only about that tall compared to me. He said, as a kid he stopped growing, but Alfalfa didn't. And he just wasn't intimidating enough, constantly looking up at Alfalfa, so he finally left. So I hope you'll join us next week when we have some more cereals and shorts. Thanks again. Stay safe. This is Don O'Malley. And if you can, give me a like on YouTube and subscribe to Donald O'Malley or Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. Thanks again.